Welcome back to another episode of Definitely Not Mechanics. On today's episode, it's a continuation of the SQ5. So if you watched the last video, we put the ECS xpipe to delete the resonators. Sounds freaking sweet, but we want more supercharger noises. So this thing gotta go. We got this fucking thing. I don't know if you guys, when you buy stuff, it says carbon fiber, you're like, oh yeah, carbon fiber. This is real carbon fiber. This is something right here, guys. We got all the little pieces for it, no instructions. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to install this on Rodney's car.
I found the instructions.
Oh. So there's instructions. We may look at those first. Step one, you got to take these guys out. All the way across. Now that this is off and you've lost the center to most of these clips here, you're going to want to dig your arm down in the abyss and find them. And then we're going to address this thing. Okay, so this guy, T25, take out both these, and then you have to separate this apart, is what they're saying. Go, clip. So that one's a 7.
The instructions in parentheses say ours is a 6mm, yours probably is too. And then in the pictures, there's an arrow pointing to it and it says probably a 6mm.
Probably. Okay, so we got this one off. We got this one off. We got to get this line off right here. Oh, okay. It just comes off. Cool. So this little hose back here just slides right on off this little nipple. There's the tube thing on the bottom it's talking about. To hang on real good, this guy. How does it say to get this out? Twist it?
It was like squeeze the tabs and pull. Yeah, squeezing the tabs and pulling downwards.
See if you can pull up on the box while I'm doing this. It's not attached to anything, just this. There we go. So this is what it's talking about right here. The tabs, this whole thing ovals like a, like a medicine bottle. So you gotta squeeze it, pull straight out, it'll flump out. So, now we got this done. Got a pretty good amount of action in here. This is your squeeze situation here. And then it sits down on this guy and these two, so just one big quick pull. This guy right here comes out the side. Looks good, looks good. Be careful with these, those are fuel. All right, so from here, got to bolt this guy right here. You're gonna use the Allen heads and put these little buttons on. These buttons are what's gonna accept these guys. So we can just give a little twisty, a little push, try not to pry. I mean, it is super strong stuff, carbon fiber and all, but you don't want to be responsible for breaking it. All right, those guys are on there. All right, so this thing gets set up like this. So if you put this guy on first and then put the filter on, there you go. And then we'll need this guy. And this guy again. So want to get that almost tight. That way we know that this will go on. I'm actually going to flip my clamp. That way it's easier to tighten the clamp. Okay. Oh yeah. That really locks in there good. this guy. Okay. Okay. So this just owns my socket now. This filter. Okay, that guy's tight. Okay, so after we've got this guy on, want to put the stripping up here. And this grommet, if it wasn't already installed, you want to go ahead and put it in. Ours came pre-installed, so we didn't have to worry about that. Okay, so now that all this is set up, we should be able to plug this guy into its respected holes. Watch out, everybody. I don't like it. Okay, so we're just going to take that little squeeze tab thing, same thing. We're going to squeeze the tabs, push it on here, boom. Make sure you rotate it a couple times, get it positioned where is good for you. Next.
So install the tube, yeah.
Put the tube right in here. Couple of squeezies. Whoa. Run it down a little bit right there. This guy, they gave you this little fella here, and this is how you connect these two together. You just push one in there. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's actually
We're gonna take this little guy and go tab down because it's attaching to our metal piece down here. And then set our clamp in a way that's stylish. Will you hand me that DeWalt? You always want to make sure that your clamp is sitting level and flush all the way around for maximum sealing. We're going to put our hardware on. We got the washer to go on this side because this is a flanged nut. Now you guys aren't going to be able to see a lot of what's going on down here, but just know that I'm doing it, and I'm doing a good job. Doesn't need to be stupid tight. It's not like suspending itself. Well, it is. That's what's suspending it, but like it's not a huge deal. This guy right here, we've got a clip for this. This guy is gonna go on right here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to. Okay. And then we just feed it into the clip. Boom. That holds that. Be very respectful with that because it is a fuel line. So, next part is just putting the cone on it.
Yeah, and then it's all back to just reassembly.
This is always the best part because like, this is when you get to see what this bad bitch looks like on here. I'm kind of a weirdo. Maybe other people are like this too. But when it comes to clamps, I want all of my clamps to be facing the same direction, and I want them all, that way I can just all the way down. That's why you've seen me probably reposition some clamps and stuff as we go. I just like the shit to look clean. So one thing I did is I went ahead and took the liberty while this was out And I blew out with air compressor to get all the crap out of the inside of this. That way it's clean when it's going back on. Got little screws. Last step here is going to be putting this guy back on. All right, so we've got the intake installed. I think it looks terrific. That carbon seriously pops. We're about to do the first start on it with the new intake. Hear it again. That's fucking nuts. Let's close the hood and see how loud it is with the hood open. Or with the hood closed. There's no props or anything, right? Yeah. Make sure I got my tools. Damn, that's nice. That's so fucking sick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So what do you think, dude? You happy with it?
Hell yeah, dude. This shit got way cooler today.
We're just gonna run this around the street real quick, do a couple pulls. So it's a Trackhawk now. This is really loud, honestly. I like it. It sounds good.
Hell yeah, me too.
It's not stupid loud, like it's not, I think if you have music on, you probably wouldn't hear it as much, but it's enough to remind you that your car can party, and that's enough to run Rodney's miles per gallon way, way down.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get into the teens.
Thanks for watching this episode of Definitely Not Mechanics. If you watched both of them, we did the 034 intake, we did the ECS xpipe, and now it sounds like this. Is that enough race car for you?
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. That's Rodney, I'm Logan. Appreciate it, ECS. I'll expect the check by the end of the month.